Vaughn Tinsley, CEO and founder Fatherz magazine. That's founded fathers with a Z. The Z suggests so many fathers been perpetually in a state of sleep. So we gotta wake up and get rid of the Z's. That's a lot of rich fathers that have money to try and compensate for the time when not being with their son and daughter. But there's a lot of poor fathers, who don't have the money, so they say, I can't come be around my son and daughter just because I don't have the funds. Both guilty. Like, stop sleeping on your children. Be more emotionally and physically involved in their life. Consistent. That's the whole thing. Like, consistency is key. I had custody of my son. It's going on 3 years now, His mom don't even live in the state. Me and him wake up every day, we eat breakfast, take him to school, we pray in the car before the day start, pray that we have great days. Like, it's just time, man. Y'all gotta put the work in. It ain't easy at first, but as they get older, it become easier. You know what I mean? So he know what I expect of him just because of the relationship that we got. We are the leaders. We had to set the tone in the household, traditionally. That's first. So, as a man having a male son, there's no way that the mother of my child could tell me how to raise him from a male perspective. I can't understand how she'd be the first one giving him a perspective on life about discipline. It won't happen. That's why so many young boys right now are snapping out in school and angry because their fathers are absent. They don't have no self-control, and they angry too. So the first male to come and talk to them, they snap out on what Willie Lynch letter. And what Willie Lynch had envisioned for slaves, 300 years of slaves, and how to make it happen. And it's like, it's 2012 now, you know what I mean? So those 300 years is up. Now it's time for us to take ownership and assume responsibility. But the key is doing it consistent, not just weekend. Don't just let her say that she got child support so she can control and dictate the future for your child. No, you had the baby just like her. Y'all both made it and breeded an offspring. Where's your son, where's your daughter? Support your child, don't be a child supporter. It's not just on one day or one weekend or 1 month or twice a month you see him. Like, you gotta be there every day. At least half the time, nothing less. When I first started going through the child support thing initially, and I never had to do it, but she tried not to let me see my son after we broke up. It was kind of like a spite almost. So it make it harder for me, since we not working out. And ladies, y'all gotta stop doing that, because y'all not hurting the male, you're hurting that child. She wanted to take him out of state, so I had to put away the paper that I had for a lawyer, because I had money to do something different, but I said I'm gonna use it for the attorney and make sure that I get an attorney to represent. It was hard at first. Like, I had to get on the pay budget and everything like that initially, you know what I mean? But it was worth it, because now I got legal documentation that say I was awarded joint custody in the courtroom. And the judge, I never forget the day that the judge, and this is in Montgomery County, I never forget the judge, man. He said, usually I go home and I have to really think about whether or not I made the right decision when I get home. He said, when I leave here tonight, I won't have to make that decision, because I know that this father should not be dismissed from his son. He shouldn't be absent. I had pictures. Y'all gotta build your game plan up, though. You gotta be calm and be poised. So I just started writing down every time I tried to see my son. She wouldn't let me happen. Every time I tried to go pick him up, it wouldn't happen for whatever reason. I heard my son crying one time inside the other room. And I wanted to break down the door and kick the door down, but I had to chill, because if it had happened, I might not have custody right now. So this is a whole lot, but man, y'all gotta cop that magazine. I'm telling you, next month, I'm putting my story in. The title is gonna be 6 years later. It's Founding Fathers magazine, and we waking up getting rid of the Z's. We've been through sleep for so long. We gotta stop sleeping on these kids. And regardless of where you at, you might not even have no sons or daughters, but you might be a mentor in the community. So what you do, you see a young boy doing something he's not supposed to do, you just gonna let it ride? Knowing you're not comfortable with it, I won't, and I don't. At any given time, at any given place, when the opportunity presents itself, and the young boy doing what he's not supposed to do, I'm gonna address it, period. And they gonna listen, you wanna know why? Because they got respect, and they realize it take a real individual to come to them when so many individuals is not real, see what they doing and just let it ride. I'm not letting that ride, because my son coming up in this generation. Find somebody who's been through it, that have wisdom, and listen to what they saying, and that'll help you. It helped me. I listen to older people. National Comprehension Center for Fathers, Muhammad Shakur. I listen to real dudes who showed me a lot of different things when I was frustrated. You know what I mean? I will never ever forget that time and that experience when I was with them dudes. You know what I mean? Because one of the things, it showed me the leadership capabilities that I had. You know, it just reignited my leadership flame, number one. Number two, it was so many dudes going through the same thing every day, but we was in a positive environment where we wasn't gonna let each other just quit on each other. We wasn't gonna snap out so much. And even when we snapped out, it was another brother there to bring you back to reality. Like, oh, vent and move forward accordingly. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we gotta do. We gotta help each other, man, more. And there's people that got power and got money, but they not helping nobody. So what good are you doing? Wake up and get rid of this. All stars all day. That's how we playing.